Hey, guess what? I'm taking the month of December to clean all of my hard drives and free up a lot of space. And I'm going to show you, yes, you, the viewer, how you can clean up space big time. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, man? This is your boy Super Mario. You're in the Yo with your boy, man. Hey, I already know you're stressing out right now. It's at the end of the year. You're trying to clear some things off your hard drive. You're trying to make room for new tools and new sounds and sample libraries and loops that you have downloaded over Black Friday, and also clearing up to get ready for the next year and stuff like that. But you have to shift and siphon through all those files and folders on your drive. I mean, you got an external hard drive for all your sounds. You got an external hard drive for your sessions. You have your system drive. You have your extra internal drive to drive some of your sample libraries. And then you probably got a hard drive for all your plugins, and then another hard drive to store all your old sessions and projects. Yeah, it can get tedious or whatnot, man. But I have something that will help you with this, man. I'm going to show you guys this tool, and it will help alleviate some stress in your studio, man. Stick around, man. And guess what? It's free. Yeah, that part right there, man. Let's go ahead and check it out, man. All right, folks, man, we are on the internet right now, man. I want to show you this software called WindirStat. This is basically short for Windows Directory Statistics or whatnot. And this is a pretty cool software, and it is free. I want to say that again. It is free, man. Now, from my understanding, it works with Windows, and I believe there's a back way that it can work with Mac as well. But for right now, it is solidly stable on Windows 10 and 11. All right, if you work in Windows 8 or Vista out there, hey, I can't help you about that stability right there, man. But for sure, I had it on my old laptop. It was a Windows 10 laptop, and the new laptop I have now is a Windows 11 laptop. So it works really, really good. What I want to talk about is WindirStat is a really awesome tool. And what it does is when you first open it up, it's going to basically give you options on what you want to do for as analyzing any hard drive that is hooked up to your computer, whether it be internally or externally via your USB or whatever peripherals you have connected to your hard drives to your particular system. Okay. And what it does is it's going to analyze each hard drive. Now, this may take some time depending on the storage that you have on your hard drive and the size of your hard drive as well. But it does work. Now, once it finished analyzing everything or whatnot, basically you're going to be giving a directory list, or this is basically a screenshot of what it looks like. Okay, now it's going to look like an old Windows Vista looking old Windows Explorer type of screen right here, but you'll see that it has a directory list, and it's going to give you all the stats that you need to figure out where are these files that you're looking to delete or find. And this is also a good finder tool, by the way. So if there's a file that you can't find, an MP3 WAV file, whatever file that you're looking for and you can't find it, or you need to clear a cache or something like that, this is a perfect tool for you, man. So it not only analyzes and give you statistics, there's also you can find stuff in there. I'll give you a live demo on that. Okay, so you can basically have a directory list, give you all the stats that you need. Over here is a extension list. Now, this is pretty cool. So let's say you got a C drive and you had that C drive for over 3 years and you put all kind of stuff on it. Let's say you want to clear up a lot of, files off your computer that are MP3s. So you can literally click on the file extension MP3, and it will isolate and highlight everything that is a MP3 on your particular drive that you're analyzing and looking at in the directory list. How cool is that? So it's only going to look at an MP3 on the C drive. If you switch the drive and go to your, let's say, your D data drive, which is the internal drive on your particular computer, it will analyze only that drive. How cool is that, man? So that is the extension list right here. Now, there's all these colors right here that looks like, look like a reptile skeleton or something like that. some reptile skin. This is what they call a tree map. Now the tree map is gonna represent the file represent alongside the file extensions as well. So let's say, for instance, this red is all your MP4s, and the green is all your MP3s, and then the purples are all your project files for Pro Tools. Okay, this is what all of this is going to represent right here. And the cool part about it is, and I'll give you a live demo here pretty soon, is when you click on the red, it's going to highlight and kind of make like this little outline of everything that is a MP4. Let's say that, for example, an MP4 that is on that particular drive. And then you can go there and navigate to it and find out and pinpoint certain files or all of your MP files that you're looking to delete or consolidate or move or transfer. It's a godsend, man. I'm telling you, man. Whatnot. The tree map is really the standout key feature with WindirStat software, man. So what I want to do now is go ahead and pull up the software and walk you through the entire process and give you a feel for what this is, because this is a free tool. And I believe if you're a Windows user or if you got a way to install it on your system, and it's showing right here, Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, you need this on your computer, especially if you work in some type of media. Let's go. All right, so here we are in WindirStat, the software itself. Now you can see it live in living color. So basically you're looking at my sound drive, and my sound drive is a SSD drive, 1 terabyte, that is separate from the C drive. So I have a C drive and I have a D drive, and you can see all of my hard drives that I have hooked up to my computer. So I have a C drive, I have a D drive, which is internally SSD drive, 1 terabyte size. Then I have a some type of backup hard drive I got behind the monitor there. I have a 6 terabyte external hard drive that I keep everything backup. Turn it off. Sometimes that hard drive does not come on for 3 months at a time, if not longer. So that is my it is a G drive, by the way, man. So if you're looking into hard drives, make sure you go get a G drive out there, man. They're really good for studio work. But it's a 6 terabyte drive, and you can see I'm not even at a halfway point yet. So I got everything that I do with music and video and media on that particular drive. I have a particular hard drive specifically for all my sounds, loops, and drum shots and one shots and stuff like that. And then I have my session drive, which is a Samsung T7 that you see right here, man. So I can analyze any drive that you see right here. Okay, so the one I have pulled up right now for you guys for this demonstration is the D drive, which is my data drive, which drives all my sample libraries for Contact, all my VST instruments, and also plugins and stuff like that. Everything, all those sample libraries are being driven from the SSD drive. That way they can load up real quick when I'm producing. Okay, so what I have pull up is D drive. So when you click on this, initially when you start up the software, it's going to analyze everything, but we're going to click on this. Now, if I go to C drive, check this out. If I go to C drive and I hit OK, now what it's going to do is regenerate everything and reanalyze just to make sure it doesn't forget anything. So in between a lapse of time, you may delete something and put it into the recycle folder or something like that. So what it's doing right now is reanalyzing. So we're going to give it a second, and we're going to come back to the C drive. All right, so basically right now, that took a little while for it to, analyze and everything on the C drive, but I have a lot of stuff on the C drive. And as you can see, the tree map looks totally different than the D drive, which I have all my data, my sound data on. So this is basically just a overview of what my C drive looks like. Okay, so you can resize the tree map if you want to look more at the extensions and everything like that, and also your directory, and you can minimize your tree map and you can resize it. So we're gonna put it back at its default position for us, taking up half the screen or whatnot. So you can see the tree map. So when I highlight over this color right here on the tree map, this is one key feature that I love. You can go over this map. So if you ever dib and dab in stocks and stuff like that, and you use an app like Webull, for example, they have a heat map to show you what are some of the green parts of the heat map and let you know, okay, this particular industry is performing really well. It's kind of something like this right here. So when you highlight over this purple section, if you look at the bottom left corner of the screen here, I'm gonna try to zoom in right here. You will see directories. Okay, so right now this purple part is where I have some downloads and everything like that. This red right here is everything in my app data. So if I'm concerned, like I need to clear out this much space, I need to go into the app data roaming folder and really look at some of the backups that goes on and what's stored on there. Another big section is this green section is also a part of the roaming, which is, this is all reason, stuff like that. And also this is some video files right here as well. So I can clear all of this up because I clearly don't use this software anymore. So if I clear all of this up, so I'm gonna give you an example. If I click on this right here, it's what it's gonna do is put a white ring around this box. And what it's gonna do in the file extension a window right here is going to highlight what file extension this is. This is a .trec, which is a text message recording with Camtasia. Okay. And then over here on the directory side, it's going to highlight that particular file and show you the statistics on it. So in the subtree percentage, it's taking up basically 24%. Yes, this one block is basically taking up 24% of this Camtasia folder, but the Camtasia folder is taking up 62% underneath the documents folder. Okay, so and then it show you the size. So this one block is 5.5 gigabytes. So if I need to clear, whatever size I need, this is basically going to go there. Okay, so I have to navigate and find out where this file is and delete it. So how would you do that? There's many different ways you can do that. Let's say, for instance, let's start with the directory file. If I wanted to go to the directory file right here, and let's say I need to delete this particular recording, what I could do is right click in this blue highlighted area, and I could copy the path, the entire path. So this path, I could copy the entire path and do whatever I need to do with it. I can go to explore here. It will take you directly there. Okay. I know I made that up directly or whatnot, but hey, you don't believe me? Okay, cool. Let's go and hit Control E or just click on explore here. Bam, there you go right there, man. So that's where that particular file is. Okay, it is rec 0606. We just scroll down and we need to find it somewhere up in here. There it is right there. And all I got to do is hit delete. And I hope I'm not deleting anything. No, I'm not deleting it. I hit delete, boom, it's gone. Okay, now if I want to update the system, all I got to do is hit refresh selected, and it's not there anymore. And you'll see that the not the road map, but the tree map will update itself. The directory window will update itself, and the file extension window will update itself. And now it changed up a little bit on me, so it switched colors. But I already know what we're working with. We're working with a .trec file, and that's all the .trec files. Now, let's say, for instance, I want to delete all of these. You know what I did? I highlighted it blue, and that's data files right there. But I'm gonna highlight the trec file. If I want to delete all of that, I will be clearing up 17.3 gigabytes worth of space on my C drive. How amazing that is. Okay. Now, let's say, for instance, you got all of that .trec files highlighted. You want to go find out where those .trec files are. Right click, explore here, open up a brand new window for you. There they go, sir. This software is a godsend. I'm keep telling y'all, man, you got to mess with this, man. Free. The hardest thing to find out where things are at, things that you download, things that you're working with is .dlls, MP3s, MP4s, WAV files, these annoying system files or whatnot. Let's pick something real hard. Let's go to this MKB file. So I see I got this .mkb file. Okay. This .mkb file, you don't know what that is. You forget what it is, but it says something. It looks like it's got a media icon on it. The Windows media icon. You're like, man, what the hell is this? This is 7.18 gigs. I need to delete this because I don't even mess with this. I mess with everything MP4. So what you could do is highlight this blue, look at your map. You see everything that's highlighted in white for as the boxes, those are all MK4s. So if you scroll over top of this little bit right here, oh, okay, that's underneath the videos tab and it's a hidden file. Oh, okay, it's right here. Oh, okay, it's right here. Everything at the bottom left corner of this particular software is going to give you the direct file extension where it's at in Windows Explorer. So let's say, for instance, you know how we kind of explored here in the directory folder. You could do the same thing here in extensions or on the map. Now let's close out of this, for example. All right. And let's go here, and you got all of this stuff right here. And you're like, I wonder what this is right here. Just highlight your mouse over it, and it's going to tell you, oh, that's in the app data. Let's say you want to go what this green square is right here. Oh, that's in common files. And then that's something with Adobe, some After Effects type of install file. And it'll take you there. So we clicked on that. It shows you that it's an application and it's Cinema 4D manual installer file. Okay, so you kind of don't want to mess with that, but you can see it's got a nice little real estate on your C drive. So when you're looking at the roadmap, kind of picture these bubbles or whatever you want to call them as real estate. This is a plot of land. You bought, let's say, 100,000 acres. Okay, and you got buildings here, apartment buildings and stuff like that. You can look at it that way. Even this little speck right here, it'll show you these annoyance type of files, and that's on your local disk. So this is really, really, really cool, man. You got your file tabs right up here. And when you click on those, you can open certain things. You can refresh your windows as far as what you're looking at. You can clean up what it is. So if you want to clean up your recycle bin right here in this software, you definitely can do so there. You can show your tree map or not show your tree map. So basically what you can do is zoom in or you can zoom out. So it's going to zoom into what's selected. All right. And now if you need a more refined view, you can definitely do that. That's basically the tree map stuff. If you want to hide your tree map, just hit get rid of the tree map. And there it goes. So now you can look at all your files and stuff like that. And let's say you don't need the tree map and you just want to go to something real quick. All right, I need to know where all my zip files are. Go back there, tree map, and it's going to highlight all of your zip files for you. Boom. All of them right here. Big chunk right there. And that's a big one right there. That's heat up right there. And let's go here. And that is taking up 13 gigs. So if I need to, I can delete that. I got another one called sector. I can delete that one. I think I got one right here. I can delete that one. So, you know what I'm saying? We could definitely clean up some stuff right there. You can send out a report that says send mail to owner. So if we click on that right there, you can send a particular report through Outlook or something like that. These are your options. So you can show free space. And when it shows you your free space by hitting F6, it'll show you your free space right here. So now in our tree map, we see our free space. So I basically, if I want to double my free space, I had to delete something that's equivalent to that size. All right. You can also show unknown files. And I haven't really explored this one. So this is going to be brand new right here. Let's see. Unknown files. All righty. It doesn't show me anything unknown files. Interesting. All right, cool. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of that real quick. All right. And you can configure WindirStat as well for as, you know, certain things you want to look at or whatnot, especially with the tree map, for as how the grids are laid out and everything, cleanups and reports as well. And this is the report right here, but we're not going to do that as well, man. And also you have a help button right here that could probably navigate you to some type of manual that they have. But I never had to use the manual on here because it's pretty straightforward. So that was WindirStat right there, man. It basically analyzes all of your hard drives so you can delete and make space on your drives before you go spend that money on a new hard drive or whatnot. You may be able to salvage storage space on your hard drives, man. Hey man, I was glad to help if this video helped you out, man. Always, man, like the videos right here on this channel, and also subscribe to this channel, man. Check out a couple of videos that we have on this channel as well, man. And I hope this video helped you out for us how to free up space on your hard drives so you can be more productive and have a lot more space to be creative, man. All right, cool deal, man. So that is all the nerd stuff and everything like that. Sometimes in this field of media and entertainment and stuff like that, you have to have nerdiness and a little bit of tickiness within your persona in order for you to get your work done effectively and smoothly and stuff like that, man. So I hope this video serves you well. And as always, man, be creative out there. And you have been in the year with your boy Super Mario, man. We up out of here, man. Peace.